Okay, here we have another brand new bivvy from the Prologic camp. Now this is a Selecta bivvy. This is a two-man bivvy with a peak, pram hood style. Now it has a full mosquito mesh in the front. Trademark zip in, zip out ground sheet from Prologic. Also available is the Overwrap. Now this comes separate to the bivvy. Now the Overwrap with the added peak on the standard bivvy again extends the bivvy at the front, making it even bigger. Join me in a second. I'm going to get these out of the bag, start setting them up for you and take you through the procedures. Here we are with the Prologic Selecta bivvy. It's all unpacked. Basically all we've got to do is put it up now. Now I'll take you through the main components of the bivvy. Here we have the main components of the bivvy. This is the actual bivvy itself. Then we have the zip-in mozzie front, and we also have the zip-in material panel. It's supplied like all Prologic bivvies with a good set of tension bars and a good set of sturdy, strong bivvy pegs. And also, like all Prologic bivvies, the all telltale zip-in ground sheet. This is heavy duty material, and just remember guys, when you're using the Prologic ground sheets, keep the shiny side down and the dull side up. Okay, bivvy's out of its bag, set it up like most other pram hood bivvies on the market. Just roll it out, then open the sides out. Now the bivvy's all opened out, again with the anti-elastic chafe bushes, internal and external on these poles, nice and easy to put together. So just click the poles in place. Okay, so this side's all clicked in here. All we're going to do now is go over to the opposite side. We'll click that side in, then we'll come back to the middle. So basically we'll click and join in the middle. Okay, so it's all clicked into place. Basically take the clip on the tension strap, this goes left to right. At the other end of the bivvy there's a nice hoop. Pull the tension round, this gives it its strength, and just clip it in place. Okay, with the tension strap in place, next step now is put the tension bars in. Now these run front to back down the spine of the bivvy. The first one's the adjustable one. Now this one goes in first onto the peak to join to the bivvy. So basically we just click it in place, like so, and everything else follows suit. The single one then pops into there, goes on to the next one, which in turn follows on. And then again the one at the back has a stop on it which goes on the floor. That goes in place, and at this point we'll go back round the front and we'll pull the tension on the front one and it'll take all the slack up in the bivvy. All I'm going to do is adjust it, pull it up as tight as I can, lock it back down again. There we go. Okay, tension bars are all in place. First thing we're going to do now is peg it down. We don't want this blowing away if a gust of wind comes. Now notice we have two pegging points. This is to help this bivvy. Like all pram hood styles, if it's on uneven ground, you don't have to use the front one, you can use the second one. Okay, so we're just about to put the ground sheet inside the new Selecta bivvy. Guys at Prologic have made it a little bit easier for you, so you don't get confused whereabouts the zips go and the ground sheet goes. The red is the right side, the blue is the bad side, or the ground, okay? So red is up, blue is down. So we follow the front along, there's no zip there, that's got to be the door where you've got to walk in. Follow the zip round to the side, and we come to basically the entry piece into the zip. I can see from the zip being at the corner, so this one is where we're going to start off. Okay, so we've just got the front out. Now this is a full mozzie front. Basically zips in at the corner. So what we're going to do, there's two zips you'll notice inside here. Yeah, so the zip at the back is where the mozzie one's going to go onto. Then that'll just zip up all the way over. So if you wanted to use this on its own, again, just feed it into the zip, onto the ground sheet. So now you can see the mosquito panel is fully in place. It's all pegged down. It's zipped into the base ground sheet and the roof of the bivvy. We also have the nice easy access zips. Makes it nice and easy to get inside. Bit of a cover at the front. Now what you can do, if you're bothered about creepy crawlies and stuff, you can just tuck that under the ground sheet. Makes it virtually impossible for anything to come inside. Now the added addition to this as well, what we have running under here is another zip, so we can put the full material front on here as well and keep the mosquito panel on as well. And it's worth mentioning, you don't have to take these out when you pack the bivvy away. You can keep them in there indefinitely and take them off at your leisure. Three choices of bivvy: open front with the mosquito panel, or the full material with conventional bivvy front. The choice is yours. So mozzie panels in place, we've got to put the full front on now, and again it starts at the zip at the corner, so just feed that into there nice and easily. Also on the Prologic Selecta bivvy we also have the rear vent. Now this simply velcros all the way around, nice and simple. You can roll it all up. It's got the little stays at the top which it simply hook over. Same on the other side. And again, you can benefit from those through drafts on those baking hot days. Obviously it's going to keep you cool inside, and again added light coming into the bivvy from the back. So another bonus, again the Selecta bivvy from Prologic. So here it is, brand new for this year from Prologic, the Selecta 2-man bivvy with a full removable front, so you can either have it, well, the options are endless. Full front, full mosquito panel, you choose. You're the angler, whatever the situation, this one's got something to deal with it. Okay, so there you see the Selecta in all its glory. To complement this as an added extra, we've also got the Overwrap. Not much I can tell you about the Overwrap. Basically, if you're going to put the Overwrap on the bivvy, with the help of the peak, the Overwrap's going to extend the bivvy even further, so another good, I would say, 50 centimetres out in front. You can zip the backs or take the front out, it's going to extend it, make it even bigger. Supplied with all our bivvies again, good old trusty bivvy pegs. Now these aren't your cheap ones, these are the good ones. So I've took the Overwrap out of its bag now. All I'm looking for realistically is the front being the door. So once I've found the door, I'll give it a good shake, and all I'm going to do now is drag it over the top. The guys at Prologic have made it a little bit easier for you. If you're struggling to find the door, just look for the writing. That's on the left hand side of the door. Okay, now on the Selecta bivvy you'll see it has a spine, basically where the two materials have been joined. There are all tape seams on this, but to make it even nice and easy to put the overrag on and start your pegging points, literally aim for the tension pole in the middle and just pop that one in by the side of it, and everything else follow around. Okay, so here we are, the Overwrap's in place, it's all pegged down. We've used the added elastic to set tension off the bivvy, spreads it all around, it stops your pegging points being broken. Come to the door, we have the window on the door, that velcros off, so you have another mozzie mesh panel, again with the Prologic waterproof zips. Then the main door panel takes us into the next compartment. Again, if we decided to, we could remove the front inside, have it all opened up, or we could use that as a little bit of a porchway, put your wet gear inside there, and what bivvy wouldn't be complete with the all-in-all rod wraps. Easy to use and nice and secure, saves your rods falling off when you're tackling up, stuff like that. This is a brand new for this year from Prologic, the 2-man Selecta bivvy.
You've been tuned into TFTV. Tackle Fanatics offer a huge range of Prologic products at the best prices in the UK. We also stock a vast selection of bivvies from all the leading manufacturers. To view our range, log on to www.tacklefanatics.co.uk. Remember, Tackle Fanatics also offer finance to make your tackle purchase more affordable. Tight lines from everybody at TFTV.